Hey, do you have a problem balancing work, life, and fitness? Hey, how you doing? Coach Julie here, owner of Bodies by Colotti. And in today's video, we are going to tackle a subject that is so hard for many people: balance of work, life, and fitness. So stay tuned, because I am going to give you some great tips on how you can balance everything so you can finally hit those fitness goals, not give up your lifestyle, and still succeed in your career. So in our fast-paced lives, finding a balance between work, life, and fitness can be very hard. Meeting that equilibrium so everything flows together is usually the biggest struggle many people have, especially during the holidays, because as you can see, I'm Santa's financial backer, and I'm recording this video in December. Christmas is less than a week away. So right now is even harder. And me as a coach, this is when my job gets even more critical for people just like you. So in this video, I'm going to give you some tips so you can master the art of balancing it all, especially during the holidays or any crazy time of your life. First, we're going to talk about time management. This is something that we talk about often because it's really the root of everything. How you manage your time is how you manage your life. It's the secret sauce to being successful if you want to boil down to the nitty-gritty. How you manage your time is going to be how successful you are. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. It's how we use it that differs. So we need to set clear priorities and schedule everything, including your workouts, because your health should be your top priority. Because if you're not putting your health first, how much money you make at work or how happy your family is isn't going to matter if you're not going to be around long enough to make it matter. So schedule those workouts. Now, here at Bodies by Colotti, we have a scheduling app that all of our clients need to use to get a class. They need to sign up for class. They need to schedule. They don't need to do it weeks in advance. They can do it weekly. They can do it daily. But when they sign up, they are 99% more likely to come. And yeah, I made that statistic up, but we have a cancellation policy. And if you make a doctor's appointment, you're gonna go. If all doctors were walk-in only, would you ever go to the doctor? No, because there's no commitment. Scheduling an appointment is a commitment, and we don't like to cancel commitments, at least most of us. You need to find something that you're going to use to schedule your life, because you need to schedule more than just your fitness. So I don't care if you grab your favorite planner, if you use something like this, if you have a tablet that you use your Google Calendar on, that is completely fine. If it's digital, if you have a family whiteboard, you can put stuff on your fridge, whatever that might be, but you need to grab your favorite planner to use a scheduling app, either one. And whatever works for you, plan your work in advance. And by work, I mean like everything that has to be done. So you got to plan your week in advance, plan your month in advance. I'm currently doing my yearly planning for 2024. Do you plan your year? Like your vacations? Are you going away in August? Well, what do you need to do to prepare for that? And if you start planning now, you'll be ready when it comes, whether that's a financial readiness or the fact that your suitcases are packed on time, or you booked your flights, you booked your hotel, you booked your excursions, whatever it might be. All of this stuff needs to be planned. And if you plan it, you're not waiting until the last minute. Like I said, I'm filming this less than a week before Christmas, and it amazes me how many people realize Christmas is in like 6 days. Like it's the same day every year, right? So, because they don't plan, you can avoid that. When you're planning, you want to allocate time for work tasks, your personal commitments, and of course, those essential sweat sessions. And now if you have kids, you have a little bit more to plan. You got to plan their sports, their concerts, all of that stuff. But if it's down in a calendar, you know where you have to be in what time and where you can fit other things in, even if that's a cup of coffee with one of your good friends. Or if you own a business like myself, you're going to do a networking event. Well, if, Charlie has a soccer practice at 5:30, your networking event is at 4:30, who's bringing Charlie to soccer practice? That's something that you figure out, right? Well, now you normally work out at 5:30 at night, but you have this networking event, so maybe you have to go at 5 a.m. or 7 a.m., or maybe you have to go on a Thursday when you don't normally go on a Thursday. But you're prepared for that because you planned. Now that we have our week scheduled, let's talk about meal planning. Now, there's tons of ways you can do this. The easiest way you can do this is you get something like Home Chef or something like that delivered, and you just cook the food and recipe and everything's already there. But if you have a picky family, that might not work. So what we do is we set the menu for the week. And if we have an event that's written down on the calendar, let's say we're going out to dinner with a few friends on Wednesday night, we put where we're going to dinner because it's planned. Because my least favorite game is, where do you want to go to dinner tonight? And you're like, I don't care, you pick. I want this, I don't want that. Well then, you do care where we go. If someone suggests something, you're like, I don't want that. So that's my least favorite game. I don't know about you. But so we plan everything. If we're going out with our friends, like, where do you want to eat dinner on Wednesday? And usually it's, if they're having a special, that's where we go. Like tonight, we're going to the restaurant Savona's that's local to me. They have half-price wine night. So that's where we're going. It's Wednesday. But we know that, and it's on our thing for the week. And then, so we make our list of what we're eating. If last night, let's say we had garlic, steak, potatoes, and asparagus. Well, then we know we don't have any more chopped garlic in the house or fresh garlic, so that has to go on our grocery list. So we reverse engineer our grocery list by first making the meal plan for the week, what we're eating for dinner. And then from there, we figure out what ingredients we need, and we form a grocery list. And we go to the grocery store every Sunday. And that's the routine that we're in. So, and if we have a crazy week, sometimes we're eating out more than others, especially around the holidays or birthdays, whatever it might be, anniversaries, then we're buying less at the grocery store because we're going out to dinner more often that week. But we still know what food we're cooking and what we're having for lunch and breakfast and all of that. That's usually on our own in my house, but dinner is what we grocery shop for, and then stuff for lunch. But that's how it's done. I like to reverse engineer it. So plan your meals, then build your grocery list, and stick to the grocery list, because then you just get sidetracked, and that's another video. But reverse engineer your meal planning, and then, if you need to bulk cook, you can do that. You can use a crock pot, you can use a quick cooker. You don't need to be a fancy chef to meal prep to be planned, so you're not eating out and enjoying wasteless calories. The way to look at meal planning is to think of it as an investment in your well-being and in your time. So it can even be fun and a creative process. We like to try out new recipes that we find scrolling on Facebook and Instagram. We send them to each other, and then we save them so then we can use them during the week when we're missing a meal. And it's so much fun when you discover new things and nourish your body with new foods, because having a new delicious food just kind of makes you feel good, right? So think of meal planning as an investment to not only your time but also your well-being. So now we're going to talk about workouts for the busy bees. Is that you? So short, intense workouts can be just as effective as longer ones. Also, when you go to a personal training studio, you take a group exercise class, whether that's at a place like Bodies by Colotti, like these women are doing, or you're going to your local gym that has group exercise, that's already planned for you. So you just show up, you do the workout, and you leave. That's great, because there's less thinking on your time, and it's planned. The class starts at 4 o'clock, you got to be there a little early, you're in and out, stress-free, right? Now that's great. Now let's say you're traveling, you need to get a workout in, the hotel gym really doesn't have much. There's this thing called high intensity interval training. You can do quick bouts of workouts kind of like these workouts right here on the screen that are quick and easy to do. They might not be easy workouts, but they're quick, easy, effortless, no equipment needed, and you can just get them done quick and still have an effective workout as that 55-minute hour group fitness class. And, you know, high intensity workouts boost your metabolism. The kind of workouts that we do here at Bodies by Colotti boost your metabolism, and you're burning more calories when you leave. So just walking on that mundane treadmill really isn't going to be the most beneficial part of your time, and you're going to need to be on it longer to burn the amount of calories that you would in a group exercise class. So use your time wisely if you're planning it. So there are 30-minute fitness classes. You could do something quick if you need to. You know, Charlie has a concert tonight, you can't get to the gym. Do that quick hit workout and get it done, and you have at least done something and you're staying consistent in your daily movement. But the biggest thing when it comes to fitness is finding a workout that you enjoy, and having a community really helps you enjoy and keep you accountable. I don't care if it's dance, if you're getting into running, if you're doing group exercise classes, CrossFit, Zumba, whatever it might be. Find something that works for you that you're going to stay committed to, because if it doesn't work for you and you don't like it, you're not going to stay committed. Now, balancing work, life, and fitness is an ongoing journey. There are going to be bumps in the road. There are going to be obstacles that are going to hold you back. But you can do it if you follow the steps that I just gave you and embrace the process. Be kind to yourself, and remember, every small effort counts. Your well-being is your greatest asset. So I would love to hear how you balance everything in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends that need some balance in their life.